Good day to all. I don't really have any amusing anecdotes or cool stories for my bros today, but I do remember the days when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a much more simplistic game than it is now. It was mostly focused on Beatdown or Exodia. We had a lot of truly broken cards still legal since the ban list hadn't come very far, and basically, specific type support was few and far between. I don't recall many cards from the set appealing to me, but Flaming Eternity eventually came along and changed that, offering up some legitimate support to the Beast type on the whole. They were still a joke at the time, but that brings me to the card I want to review today, Rescue Cats. Now, be honest, show of hands, how many of you, when this set was first released, actually thought that this card would become anywhere near as powerful as it is today? Yeah. I didn't either. Rescue Cat was sitting at 3, doing nothing for many years, outside of a fun creature swap budget deck. It only started seeing the light in the Gladiator Beast mirror match, bringing out copies of Neo-Spacian Dark Panther, copying opposing gladiators, and tagging out for more of your own. Light of Destruction made that mirror match all the more deadly when it released Geyserus. Even then, though, it was mainly just a tech card. Rescue Cat, that is. That is, until the Synchro mechanic popped up. Oh boy. Rescue Cat, thanks to X-Saber Airbellum, now had a way to drop huge monsters in a very efficient manner that was downright deadly, especially with all those crazy synchros in the OCG. We had a very brief taste of the deck's power this past year, but then Rescue Cat was rightfully limited, nerfing the power of the deck enough that it was no longer dominant. That said, however, Rescue Cat is still a very powerful card. Even now, since it has an ever-growing pool of options for abuse. In addition to cards like Airbellum and Dark Panther, it also turns into Gladiator Beast Samnites, Test Tigers, Sea Koalas, and a slew of other, albeit more casual cards like Hyena or Nimble Mamanga. Synchro Gladiators actually do very well for themselves in the OCG, for the record, due to options like Natural Beast, giving them the control factor they desperately need. The Synchro Cat deck is still alive and kicking, even if not as powerful, making crazy plays such as double Arcanite Magician with the Gravekeeper's Spy and Rescue Cat combo. Summoner Monk and any spell card turn into a crazy number of things because of Rescue Cat, such as Mistworm or the new Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier, and anything in between too, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, anything you want. Even simpler plays like Rescue Cat into Sea Koala and Airbellum can be downright deadly, taking out a monster and ripping out a card from your opponent's hand while setting up for Cataster. On top of that, Rescue Cat is compatible with Giant Rat, Limit Reverse, and a host of other cards that make it an absolute beastly combo machine. Needless to say, Rescue Cat is very cute. I don't think I have to say much else on the art. It's things like this that make Rescue Cat a truly great card, deserving of its position on the limited list. And since I'm a fan of small monsters with ridiculous effects, I hope it never leaves us.